questions, and it only takes 30 seconds and is 100% free. If you qualify, an accident specialist will reach out to you. All you have to do is tell them about your case and then sit back and wait until the check comes in. You could receive this life-changing check as fast as 30 days. The best part about it all? You don't pay a cent unless you win. Unfortunately, we cannot change what has happened in the past, but we can help you get a major cash settlement for medical bills, missed work, and property damage to help you get your life back on track. What would an extra $10,000 or even $100,000 do for you right now? Imagine paying off bills, covering rent with ease, or finally having some breathing room, all from money that could be rightfully yours. If the accident wasn't your fault, why should you be the one struggling? Insurance companies hope you never check what you're truly owed. But here's the truth. Most people walk away with way less than they deserve, or worse, nothing at all. Still wondering if this applies to you? If your accident happened within the last year and wasn't your fault, you could qualify for a major payout. But time is running out. These cases don't stay open forever. If you wait too long, you could lose your chance to claim what's yours. Click the link around this video, answer just 4 simple questions, and find out what your case is really worth. It's fast, free, and you won't pay a cent unless you win. But do it now, because if you wait too long, you might be walking away from life-changing money.
Up for that to happen, right? So what price does when it reaches the area of interest has an accumulation. This is one of the major things that I like to see because it shows me that it's struggling to break through this area, which clearly whenever we're above this area, we struggle and we have a push up. Whenever we are under this area, we struggle and we push down. Now that we're here again, I can simply anticipate for the exact same thing to happen.
Same result.
So this is the higher low, this is the higher high. In order for me to take the sell, I would need to wait for a shift of structure. And this is where we would remain extremely patient and wait for the shift of structure. This is 2-3 hours that have just gone by that we're just making it seem very quickly. And that's where the difficulty comes in from this, the waiting game.
Of course.
Sitting on your hands and waiting for what you need to get done happen. So at this point, we're still not taking the trade. The market is still bullish and it's not giving us our entry signal. You need to wait for the shift of structure. So at this point, that minor body candlestick that closed below that structure point, that's it.
That's our entry signal.
That is our entry signal that now the 30-minute time frame has shifted. And now it's in correlation with the higher time frame. So now weekly, daily, 4-hour are bearish, and so is the 30-minute time frame, which is an entry signal time frame, for example, which is an added confluence that would then lead us to understand that now the 30-minute is following the higher time frames. So we have the higher time frames bearish, we have a solid area of interest, and then we also have our trade at the area of interest, giving us the shift of structure inside of it. Like, you're literally creating a perfect setup that it simply makes more sense for this to go down than up. Because at the end of the day, the market's gonna do 2 things, go up or down.
Yeah.
We just gotta figure out why it makes
one.
Yeah.
Why, which one makes sense?
Yeah, which one makes more sense for it to go down or up. This right here, off of everything I've just said, you could explain it to your grandma and they're gonna literally understand
it, yeah.
So once price has the break of the structure area, you would then wait for either a bearish engulfing confirmation, an evening star. You can look for any reversal patterns like head and shoulders, double tops, anything that confirms now that it's shifted bearish, that it's gonna continue that momentum. Because one thing is shifting bearish and another thing is continuing that momentum. And then here we shift bearish and we simply continue that momentum. Now you can see here how this structure went from being bullish to creating higher highs to now being lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high.
Yeah, I see.
So it literally goes from having the bearish move, it goes bullish to have the retracement, to have the retest of the area of interest, and then it shifts and then it continues to move down. It's simple waves, but not the actual surfing ones. You're just like trading waves.
More fun ones.
These, to me, they're more fun because they make me money. You know, I'm not prone to getting eaten by a shark, you know? And now this is one of the trades that I'm actively in right now. And I am very confident in this trade to continue heading to the downside. Price action is rejecting. And as soon as I enter the trade, I follow the slogan. I mean, set and forget. Like,
I forget.
all I do is just let the trade either do one or two things. I let the trade either hit my stop loss or I let the trade hit my take profit. I don't do anything in between.
And you never change the
Never. Because if you change the trade, you're changing your strategy essentially. Because whatever you took at whatever given point met a strategy and it made sense at that point. That means that the trade still makes sense. Just because it doesn't go to your take profit right away doesn't mean the trade is not valid. If the trade sometimes will take a day or two or three, and if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I always make sure that my stop loss is placed above the previous high, just in case if for whatever reason we now body candlestick close above this area, we are completely wrong. Because since we had the shift to structure when I entered this trade on the 30-minute, for me, I identified this to be the lower high and I identified that this be the new lower low. At the time of me watching this market, this was the lower high, this was the lower low. If this price from this given point body candlestick above this structure point, technically would be bullish and it's destined to continue going to the upside. So I only place my stop loss at an area where if it gets hit, it's completely wrong.
Okay.
This is very key,
100%, yeah.
very key, very key. And then I simply place my take profit a little bit below the next structure point where I believe that daily time frame is destined to go. Stop loss placement is so key, can't even imagine.
Okay. And what if, for example, the trade goes so well that we can put the stop loss where the take profit was?
Yeah, so that's called moving your stops or trail stops, however you want to call it. That's something that I sometimes tend to do. You could do it. It's a great way on how to continue to set and forget. But I would try and only do that on trades that have higher potentials of risk to reward, right? So if a trade has for example, this trade, I only see it to have a 1 to 2 risk to reward, for example. But if you have a trade that has a potential for it to be a 1 to 4, sure, once the trade hits your original take profit of a 1 to 2, you could move your stop loss there. Worst case, takes you out of the 1 to 2. I personally don't really do this myself. I see other people successfully do it. I would recommend either takes you out of your full take profit or takes you out of your full stop loss. I wouldn't modify moving your stop loss to a random area where you enter the trade, which has nothing to do with the market structure. You're prone to getting wicked out at break even. And for example, like let's say right now, when this trade was a little bit into profit and I would have put it at break even, price would have just taken me out at break even and now continue heading to the downside. Putting it at break even or moving your stops has nothing to do with how the market moves. It's just you wanting to cover your risk, and you cover your risk by pre-calculating it beforehand. You don't have to not want to lose money after you take a trade.
Okay.
But it's a great way of thinking. That's being conservative. I think that's great. And you know what? I love the fact that you asked that last question there because it shows me that you're like catching up pretty fast. And it's very key that you understand to make money in trading, it's not all about added risk.
Jerry Production.
Yeah, nigga. G-Block. Hey, top rank. A nigga mention Jeezy, better mention me. Just tapped the tribe nigga with the switch, but he ain't go to sleep. Don't even know how Gil sit back, and I stood over him. My brother died, gon' tap a face for him, that's how it's supposed to be. Spaz died, them niggas just cried, said fuck spinning. Remember Black died? You ain't slide like you ain't fuck with him. He in a past life, at this point y'all done lost enough niggas. Benz on rent and left Wante, don't know how you fuck with him. Osama wear eye for an eye, that's on the gills that stuck with him. Don't got a beat, can't fuck with him. Friendly fire, if it's static, ain't no passes. Janky hit that pin zesty, blood a faggot. Walked away and he was moving, I turned around and double tapped him. Dirty Dre, I'm the first one out the low when we spinning. Benz, this has got his homie smoked, I know he in his feelings. 30-inch weave on my Glock, I like my bitches with extensions. Casino world, I went and got that back in blood, now Gil's with him. I love spinning, lose one, we kill them all, that's how we operated. I love cuz to death, but he from 3, so I gotta spank him. Fuck my mind up when I lost bro, I know I'm kinda crazy. Pop the perk and look that brother weird, you know I'm kinda janky. Yeah, you can't ain't no one over here that you shy. Spin the flies, you ain't gon' see shit but teddy bears on they block. That dissing getting everyone hit, I know Nano Hot don't want that rapper, we want the niggas that's really from the mob. Drop ski, I'ma do my dub, no I got dance moves. 20, how you still ain't got a hat? Ain't you like 30? Look, I'm from EBK, you wanna rock this jersey, gotta make the